All right.
Yeah. Want to
All right,
proceed?
cool. You guys, let's go ahead and get rolling. Happy Tuesday, May 27th. I'm coming to you alive, fresh, and beyond grateful. I've had my brother here since Saturday. My brother battled through some demons, battled through some hard stuff in his life, and he's on the other end of it since January. And I just don't remember a time my little brother being so present, so clear-minded, and so focused on a new life. And man, it's just been exciting to be able to have this time with him. My little nephew is here. It's my first time meeting him. So I'm just beyond grateful to be able to, have a space that my brother can come up to and just eat food and be in suburbia. They're riding bikes right now, having a good time. So I'm coming to you guys feeling super, super grateful for family and for all the opportunities that we have in front of us right now. So I'm going to turn it over to Karina for a quick teaching moment. Karina, what is our teaching moment of the week? I'll turn it over to you.
No teaching moment. Just have a great day.
Perfect. Perfect. No teaching moment. Quick introduction. Is that Miranda? Ophelia, just give me a thumbs up if that's Miranda Harris in front of you. So Miranda Harris is going to be one of our newest team members. We got introduced to her from Rob Edwards, who's already at EXP. This is the power of network. This is the power of co-sponsorship. So Miss Miranda, big waves to you. Good to see you. Thanks for being on. And also Shah Deem is relatively new. She's been here for a little over almost 2 months now, right, Shah?
Yeah, kind of, but I had a slow start, just kind of getting my license transferred over and getting all the things started. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's great to have you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being present. So you guys, we're going to get right into things today. First and foremost, does anybody have an event that they're throwing soon, something that they have going that they want to share, talk about before we get rolling today? Anybody want to take the mic and talk about an event that is coming up that they're hosting, they're leading, they're contributing for themselves, for the industry, agent to agent? Anybody want to share? Let's go, Glenn.
So I am the president of a nonprofit theater company in Pleasanton and Livermore, and I'm also in a production of Cinderella, and we open on July 12th. So I will drop those details in Slack and where you can get tickets, come and support live theater, and more importantly, see me on stage singing and doing my thing.
I love it. I love it. And if you're looking for a Cinderella, someone to fill that part, Kenny has already raised his hand. He's excited.
I would love to put Kenny in the role of Cinderella, but we've already cast two lovely Cinderellas. So Kenny,
all right. All right.
You could be my understudy, Lord Pinkleton. I'm pretty sure you look great in tights.
Lord Pinkleton. That is going to be his new nickname. But I love that. You know what, Glenn? I have a true appreciation for theater. I just went to my first Broadway show ever. I thought Broadway was a street. Broadway's a district. Now I know. Okay, it was my first time in that area. But I took my wife to The Death Becomes Her, old movie from I think the late 80s or 90s. And I'll tell you what, just the timing, the production, the singing, the dancing, like it was absolutely incredible. So Glenn, mad respect for you. Love to support it. I think the link is down in the chat below. Awesome, awesome. Good to see you. Good to have you on and appreciate you dropping that. Anybody else have an event that they want to share, talk about, or invite people to? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. Let's continue cruising on. I'm going to pull up my screen right now and let's go. Let's do present. Boom, bam. All right, cool, you guys. Let's get right into this. Excuse me. All right, so new escrows. Let's go right into this. Blessing and Cortez got in a contract on a flex out in Galt. Blessing, I'm actually going to turn the mic over to you. It's cool how the font matches your sports coat. It's funny how that all happens. So Blessing, talk to us about this deal, strategy, what you're experiencing. Let's roll.
Hey guys, it's like it was planned too, that it was pink. So this is a flex first time buyer that the power of the consultation is very clear here because we had a consultation, but continuously realigning his expectations and making sure that we understood what was important to him. We were in contract in, I can't think of the Pollock Pines, and the fire insurance became an obstacle for him because he was going to be over his budget. So keeping him on track, we ended up pivoting to a new build, and it happened to be a Lennar that was paying the full 3% commission. So we were very content with that and handed him over to the process. He didn't want to take on any type of work, and even though he was trying to convince himself, the new build was really the way to go from the very beginning. We finally just made everything align.
Yeah, I absolutely love this. And how did you guys start working together, you and Cortez?
I think so. This is a client that I started working with back in November, and I think I posted it in Slack. So we've been nurturing and working with him through the vacations and everything since November.
So what I'm hearing you say is make sure to check Slack for communication and for opportunities.
Post in the correct channel in Slack.
And use what?
Slack.
Threaded replies.
Threaded replies. Threaded replies.
All right, Blessed. Hey, congratulations to you as well as Cortez. Love seeing the partnership. Let's continue cruising on. Eric King and Trinity got into contract in Oakland for $450, and Cortez once again got in contract in Vacaville. So congratulations to you three. I don't see them on the line, but big giant clap for these three. Great job. All right, we're cruising on. Aaliyah and Pam got in a contract out in Brentwood for $520, and V got in a contract in Vacaville for $554,900. Miss Pam, I do see you on. Aaliyah's not on. Pam, if you can represent for the two of you, talk to us about that Brentwood market, what the strategy was, and what you're experiencing, and let's have you take the mic. Let's roll.
Okay, so Aaliyah's she's at an inspection. That's why she's not here.
All right, perfect.
This is a NACA buyer. And believe it or not, there were actually no offers. They were holding off trying to get other offers. And we put ours in as fast as we could. And then of course they're like, oh, we're gonna wait. And at this point they realized there's nothing else coming. That's it, that's all. So definitely, I mean, that's everywhere, especially for the NACA buyers. We're able to get these contracts, pending. And we just, in any market, not just Brentwood, but everywhere, finding that no problem as far as getting offers accepted. Definitely, the market is definitely buyers.
Love it. Love it. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Aaliyah. Yeah, like you said, like write the offer, right? Write the offer. So well done. Congratulations to the two of you. Let's continue cruising on. Next up is Mauricio. And once again, is this a second one, Miss Pam? All right, cool. So I'm going to go back to you in a moment, but Mauricio got in contract twice, 640, 695, Richmond and Oakley. And so, Miss Pam, is this another NACA buyer or is this a different type of lead? Let's roll.
Oh, actually, this is not a NACA buyer. It's a sphere of influence from a friend of mine. Actually, we went to the woman, actually, we went to junior high school together. That's how long I know this young lady. That we're in contract with, yeah. So.
Oh, cool. Well, congratulations once again to you as well as to Aaliyah. Well done, and let's continue cruising on. So Christine Holt, she took some time when she was on her vacation with Private Chef and a lot of our friends in the industry as well as Jen to get a contract in Vallejo for $690. So congratulations to Christine Holt. Well done, City of Vallejo. She is not on right now, but you guys, I'm going to pause there for a second. 9 escrows is what we're reporting for the week. Now, I do know this. Sometimes, even as champions, we're going to have a slower week, but this is an abnormally slower week for us. So if you guys are experiencing any challenges, if you guys need help with anything, feel free to raise your hand, reach out. If there's something I can do, Kenny can do, Molly can do, Karina can do, please feel free to reach out to us because we want to make sure to help you. Let's get back to that normal 17 to 20 plus deals every single week. That's who we are. That's what we do. So we're just going to call this just the fluke week, one of those weeks that we had a bad week. But congratulations to everybody that got on the board for this last week. Molly, I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Talk about this May event in the office, and I'm going to turn the mic over to you. There we go. It should be up. There we go. Small, big.
Yeah, same. So, May literally came and went. I feel like I just put this slide together. So as we round out the month, again, let's show our local favorites some love, visit, record, tag. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. That's all that slide.
All right, perfect. You want me to leave it up?
What's next? Oh, let me see.
Oh, no, I said, do you want me to leave this one up? Or are we good?
Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, you're good. I think everybody's, Yeah.
All right, cool. Get yourself in the office this week. If you need a headshot, even if you've gotten headshots in the recent months, get yourself into the office the 28th and 29th. Go into the office, get yourself new headshots for all of your marketing campaigns. There should be no reason why you're just working with a couple headshots. We provide this opportunity for you. So if you're newer on the team, Shaw, Miranda, once we get you fully onboarded, make sure that you guys are getting in the office and you guys are getting new updated headshots. This is a value of being part of the team. So if you do not have your headshots, go in there. And if you're looking to have more headshots to add to your portfolio, make sure you're in the office and get yourself some cool headshots. All right, guys. So this week in Stockton, I need a little bit of your help. This has been shared about 40 times. There's a post on my social media. If you know anybody that's in the Stockton, Lodi, Modesto, River Islands, Tracy, Mountain House area, we're doing a social media workshop in Stockton this week from 11 to 1:30. Make sure that you guys are spreading the word, bringing some friends. If you're going to your local association meetings this week, marketing meetings, spread the word, let them come out. We're going to share some high-level skills on how to build on social media. Also, we're going to just have some fun. We're going to network, and we're going to give free headshots to anybody that attends. So make sure that you guys are there and you're helping us spread the word. And we want to give a huge shout out to the Stockton office, but I'm going to turn that over to Dan. Dan, we had a monumental day last week. You want to share with the group what happened? Because we're so excited to bring this opportunity to the Central Valley. Let's roll.
Yeah, if anyone hasn't heard yet, we are launching the Zillow Flex program expansion market in Stockton this Thursday, I think is when leads go live. So last Friday, we got the whole the launch team together for the Zillow Flex program out there, the folks who are going to be starting off handling those online leads. And I'm really excited to see where everyone takes us, because this is the first time we've done an expansion market as a team in the last 4 years. So we had a lot of great learning, a lot of great interactivity, a lot of great donuts. And I'm just stoked to see where this thing goes.
Oh, we did some pressure cooking too. So we've always done auditions, but we did live in-person auditions. And Dan was nice enough not to look anybody in the eyes. I was looking people dead in the eyes. And so it's a tough situation. So you guys, we're excited to bring those opportunities to Stockton, but Stockton also said, they said that they were going to outperform the Bay Area market and they were going to outconvert. Dan, did you hear that? Stirring the pot a little bit?
I did. Lean and mean. They were saying small teams can outperform the big team in the Bay Area. So gauntlet's thrown down.
Yeah, so they said, what you gonna do about it? So, hey guys, we're just the messengers. We're just the messengers. But Dan, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Vernon. And we got a rare sighting of Hillary. She came out. If you don't know who Hillary is instrumental in the success of the program on the back end and administrational support. And so it was really good to see her, and more opportunities for the Central Valley in the future. But shout out to the Bay Area team. Without your guys' success, without you guys holding the line and holding true to the standards, these opportunities would not have opened up for Stockton. So shout out to all the work that you guys have done, and let's continue to grow the program. Super, super stoked to be where we are. So congrats to you, Dan. Let's continue cruising on. All right, cool. Lunchbox Social, June 5th. Make sure to get yourself to the office from 12 to 2. This has been a great opportunity for you just to come together with other friends in the office, bring a guest, have some good food, socialize, and just come out and support you guys. So the next one's going to be June 5th from 12 to 2 p.m. All right, cool, you guys. Molly, I'm going to turn it right back over to you for this first Fridays. I absolutely love this slide. And by the way, Molly, I used your slides, the one that you made for me for the Popsicle Hotline. And when I did all these events on the East Coast, everyone said, oh my God, those slides are the dopest I've ever seen. So shout out to you for all of your creative design work. Molly, it is absolutely fire. Talk to us about this next First Fridays.
Thank you. I know I came back from Atlanta with some new inspiration. So, had to do some screenshots. But yeah, so glad to hear that, Elias. That I think by far is your most favorite and popular one for you to get feedback on. But
well, this next one that you're creating, Flow State, is probably going to be even better. I'm just saying.
So yeah, next week is Lunchbox Social Thursday, and then Friday is Sip and Paint on First Friday. So we do that I mean, it's in the title, every first Friday of the month. Should be a pretty smooth event. If you haven't gone to any of these, try to get out. You never know who's going to pop by. I always say we have a team filled with superstars, so you just never know who you're going to look up and be in the office with. So it's cool. I'm there. Karina's there. Kenny's there. Elias was there. Brian is always there. So I feel like I haven't been to Oakland in a minute. I will be there. But yeah, come on out next week. It should be fun. I promise Kenny we won't get paint on the floor. But yeah, it should be a fun event. Our last one was fun in May, so looking forward to next week.
That's right. Really, really good stuff. Let's continue cruising on here. All right, guys. So today is going to be a shorter meeting because we don't have as much productivity to talk about. However, I want to give a huge shout out to the people on coaching on Wednesday. I gave you guys a tutorial how to do the baby podcasters, which that thing is really, really trending right now. So if you have not done that, I suggest that you do that. I had to use 3 different platforms, but the result was pretty cool. I got tons of engagement that was shared quite a few times, it was saved, it was viewed. So we're always trying to look for different things to do that are trending, that are popular, that can get you more visibility, more engagement, more laughs, more likes, more comments, more saves, more shares. And so if you missed it, go back and watch last Friday's Keep It Moving and do that exercise. It's pretty fun. It's different. And to see yourself as like a baby little content creator with the headphones on, I just thought that it was cool. And so we have a couple minutes. Just want to ask you guys, is there anything good for the order that you want to ask, share, insights, contributions? Also, be on the lookout. We're planning something big. 2 things that we're going to be planning up in the next couple months. I'm going to be doing some cool in-person masterminds as well as panels to bring that type of energy back into the Oakland office. So more information to come on that, but we're going to do some really, really cool stuff in the next couple months to make sure that you guys are filled with information, strategies, value, and making sure that we're packing the house and having some fun. And so does anybody have anything that they want to share before we head out today? Just big smiles, Brandy? That's it? Yeah? Okay. All right. Oh, big smiles. Kids home. I get it. So listen, welcome once again to Shaw, to Miranda. Miranda will get all of your onboarding squared away so you're officially, in the trenches of everything that we offer. And if you guys need anything, let me know. Coaching has been highly attended, so make sure that you guys are in at coaching tomorrow, same time as always, 8:30 and 9:30. Kenny, any parting words for the team before we head out?
No parting words.
No parting words. God bless and good night. True in Russell Simmons fashion. See you guys. We appreciate you. Thank you for all your hard work. Let's call this work. Let's call this last week just a fluke. Let's make sure to stay focused. Get yourself into coaching. If you need additional help, support, coaching, one-on-one proximity time to really dive into your business, get on my calendar, call eliasastudo.com, and let's make sure that you have a solid strategy. When I look at the summertime, we're almost 4 days away from the first half of the year being gone. This is going to be our time to really dive deep. I call this savage season, right? The sun is out. It's our opportunity to door knock, do more open houses, create content. It's just a really great time. And so you guys got to look at this last 6 months and say, am I super proud of everything that I've accomplished? Or is there room for growth and room for opportunity? Be conscious about that and be honest with yourself and be truthful first and foremost. And then say, you know what? I'm going to take over. I'm going to take over this summer to make sure that I have a solid summer that leads me into my winter season, right? You should right now already be thinking about Christmas. You should be thinking about the holiday season and know that all of your efforts today are going to make sure that you have an amazing holiday season with your family. So you guys, if you need anything from me, let me know. Get on my calendar. Let's spend some time one-on-one. But if there's nothing else good for the cause, you guys have an amazing day. Be you, but fast. And we appreciate you and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.
Thank you. Thanks all.